Hey there, Aquariuses. So, just a general overview on how it's going to go. Just like in the last round of the tarot readings, we're going to be pulling up your guys's generals using the Kipper deck, your guys's love using the mystical medleys, your guys's career and finances using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But this time, we're going to be pulling up the I Ching divination set. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do have some two questions for the end of the reading. If you guys don't, that's fine. I'm just going to read off from whatever the card says, all right? So, pulling up your guys' generals. What is something that Aquarius generally needs to know at this moment? We have family room, false person, poverty. Be careful of the people that are in your family group. That also includes friends that you guys could consider as family as well too, but also people that you live around with because I think they might have some sort of false interpretations or like negative connotations about their views of life. And as weird as it sounds, it could have some sort of effect on your guys' mental being, and not just only your guys' mental being, but it's also going to give you that kind of negative perspective in life in general. So be aware of people that just act very negative or just have negative connotations or perspectives because I feel like they're just some of them I'm getting like they could have some sort of their own issues in their life, and some of them might also be jealous of the way how you guys are thriving. So don't let that tip you off, if that makes any sense. So I'm just here to let you guys know about it, all right? Be careful if you guys are working in some sort of establishment that is not willing to give you guys some sort of raise or any sort of benefits in work because of if you guys have some sort of child or things like that. I know that might sound weird, but it does happen, so I have to let you guys know. In general, though, I am kind of getting, though, that some of you guys might be wondering, like, why you guys are in this kind of like why you feel like everything is never going as it's planned in your guys' life. Like every time you try to get some sort of raise in your guys' work, or every time you try to get like a promotion in your guys' work, or be looked or seen upon in your guys' business or whatever it is that you guys are doing. And I feel like it's mainly because you guys are not tapping into your guys' childlike and creative side. When it comes to children, children are willing to go and do weird, drastic things. They're willing to go out there and ask questions that normal adults or regular humans usually wouldn't ask, right? They would always be willing to put themselves out in risk. They're never afraid to be mocked by or criticized based on their questions, their ideas, and beliefs. So it's like asking you guys the reason why you guys feel like you guys are in this hamster wheel of why things are not working the way how you guys want to is because you guys are not tapping into your guys' own creativity, your guys' own inner child, all right? Is what I have for you. I just thought there was something there. Okay. This card wanted to pop up. What is it? Oh. Holy cow. Looks like it really wanted to say something. Let me clarify what this is. The more you guys try to release expectations, judgments or any type of standards, then the more you're going to start attracting your guys' ideal type is what it's trying to say. It's also trying to let me know as well too, be aware of family members that might not like the type of person you guys end up with. Just because your family members do not like them does not mean you have to listen exactly to what they're saying. Sometimes, and I understand there are some people that just want the best for you and want to make sure that you guys are happy, but sometimes some people take it way beyond what is really necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to be protective, but sometimes there's a time when you cross that line where you become overprotective, right, as a parent. And it's like some of you guys need to realize that it's not the fact that your family or whatever, your parents or whatever don't hate you. It's just the fact that they just care about your happiness and they want to make sure that you guys are happy with the person that you guys are with and that they're perfect for you, right? So be aware of that. There might be some sort of like negative influences from the family. If it's not from your guys' family, it could be from their side of the family. I'm not getting specifically whose side of the family it is, so take it however resonates. But just be aware that some family might have some sort of negative like perspective of the person that you might be with, but nevertheless don't let that, consume your guys' thoughts or your guys' judgments about this person, all right? Because if this person is meant for you guys, then you guys will know if this person's meant for you, all right? You don't need other people to let you know if this person's meant for you, right? Okay. Let me see. So we have pathway, courthouse, journey, message in reverse, despair in reverse. Be aware of some sort of travel. Some of you guys, I see you guys potentially traveling. I'm not getting it to be that distant, so some of you guys could potentially be going on the road trip or something like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see here. Some of you guys might be ignoring your intuition. As weird as this sounds, because usually Aquariuses don't do that. But some of you guys might be ignoring. Some of you guys might feel like you guys are not in tune with your intuition, or you feeling your guys are lacking your intuition. But I want to tell you guys, go out on a trip, do something different than what you guys usually do, and I feel like it's gonna help clear out your guys' intuition. Some of you guys are a little bit confused on your guys' purpose or your guys' path in life. And the thing is, like, we all never really know what our path is, what our job is to do in life. We were just came here in this earth to basically live our life, right? As far as I know. But I just feel like it's really trying to ask you guys that you guys are on your own journey to find your own path, and nobody can exactly tell you what you're meant to do, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So you guys have to find your own path, and it's within yourselves. Let me see. Did I get everything? I don't know why I'm all of a sudden confused. I feel like I'm everywhere. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. I'm kind of getting your guys' like confusion into me now, which is strange. Not strange, because I do have Aquarius. Well, quite a lot of Aquarius in my chart. So, but still, it's like I'm getting your guys' confusion too. So some of you guys might be freakishly confused, like what to do next in your guys' life and things like that. But the truth is, only you guys know. So some of you guys just need to learn to tap into source, right? Going into your guys' love life though, Knight of Cups. There might be a water sign, so be aware of a water sign that might be coming in to express some sort of emotions towards you. Problem is that this person is very uncommittal. They might be committal, but maybe they just have unconventional ways of doing things. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? We'll look into this. Let's look into this, okay? I'm a little bit confused. Oh, you guys had a mad ass separation. Okay. You guys had to separate it on not really good terms, But even though you guys didn't really separate, even though you guys didn't separate on good terms, it's like it is what it is kind of what I'm getting the vibe from you guys. It's like you guys are now trying to focus more so on yourself. Some of you guys are focusing on your guys' career and finances, on your guys' creativity, and you're trying to distract yourself from the issue at hand. And I'm seeing that doing very well for you guys. I feel like before it was stressing you out, but it's like now you guys are trying to like work yourself through it, if that makes any sense. And now it's not like having so much of an effect on you as it was before. How do you feel about this person? This Six of Cups reverse is coming out for almost everybody, and I'm getting tired of this. You stopped having any sort of emotions for this person, and you guys stopped giving any sort of emotions from this person. And the thing is, you guys are not even upset about it. You guys like the mentality that I'm getting for you guys is like it is what it is. If they don't want me, then that's their problem, right? Because like you guys know your self worth. You guys know what you guys are worthy of, which is an amazing energy that I love from you guys. And the thing is, like, you guys know that you guys did whatever you guys could possible to show this person that you guys care about them. You genuinely love the way how they are, and that you want something more with this person. But the fact that they couldn't take your cues in, the fact that they couldn't reciprocate, that's just basically all on them, right? And you guys are choosing to accept that. How do they feel about you? They're wanting to make some sort of small offer. I'm not getting like a full-fledged commitment, but I am getting that they want to start something, like some sort of establishment with you. They miss the good times that they had with you. I don't know exactly what you guys did, whether you guys went partying, drinking, you guys went out together, but I'm getting like all of those great times that you guys can think of, like especially the great moments and memories you guys had with this person. They think about those great moments and memories that they had with you as well too. And now that they realize that you guys have like ended the situation on a bad note, it's like now they are regretful about this. And even though they could choose to make things right or make up or like maybe not make the mistake again, they're still going back in and they're trying to still make it work. It's like beating a dead horse with a stick, especially when you guys are not even like wanting to deal with this person again, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't get you guys trying to talk to this person or get with this person. But somehow unexpectedly, why do I see you guys ending up together? This is so strange, Aquarius. I usually never get these types of readings. But it's like even though you have don't want anything to do with it, you're like it is what it is somehow you guys end up getting together. Like I see some sort of happiness between you two. I want to figure out how this is going to happen because it's like how do you go from this to there? Like how do you go from point A to all the way from point C? Like wasn't even mentioned. Let me see. This person starts acting up the right way this time, even though they've done it in a. It's like I'm getting here that you guys end up rejecting them, but the thing is, like, this person just doesn't know when to stop. It's like the more you try to reject them, then the more they're gonna try to keep pushing harder to get your attention. And it's like the thing is, it's actually working because I see them actually like expressing not a lot, but a little bit of emotion towards you, which is what you guys have been wanting for a long time. And I think you guys fall into this. And due to that is the reason why you guys are letting your boundaries down. And, that's how it happens. Let me see. And I'm also getting like a lot of communication. So I'm getting a lot of you guys communicating to each other your guys' boundaries and what are some things that you guys don't accept or you guys don't like is kind of what I'm getting. It's like you guys are starting to become much more upfront and clear about each other. I think because your guys' communication and the fact that you guys are expressing emotions to each other is why it could possibly work. Is kind of what I'm getting. So I'm not saying that this is done dead done over with. I do see potentiality for you guys to have that happily ever after, but it's like make sure that if you guys do end up getting with this person, make sure that they work for it, all right? Even though I do see the potentiality, this is just the potential, right? Tarot is not to be exact, all right? It's just telling you that there is potential for this to happen if so and so happens, if they're willing and you're willing to make them work for it. If you're willing to make them work for it until they do things the right way, then it will possibly work. All right, is kind of what I'm getting here. Make sure you guys are also very upfront about your guys' feelings and how you guys feel about it, and the things that you guys like and don't like when it comes to relationship and love matters. All right, going into singles, you guys do have a potential for somebody to be coming in, but it's not going to be coming in as fast as you guys like. That's the sad part. You guys are going to have to spend quite a bit of time on yourself before this person comes in. They could be an earth air sign as well, mostly earth, I'm getting. This person is, let me see. Hold on. This person is going to come off kind of a little bit sneaky. Let me see here. The problem is I don't like the way how this person comes up as. This person has emotions. I'm not gonna lie, this person does have emotions and they could possibly have feelings for you, this new person. But the reason why I don't like this is because like fire sign is there's nothing wrong with fire sign, all right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with fire sign, but sometimes when it comes to relationships, I prefer to see the cups, you know what I'm saying, over fire. And the reason why I'm not so happy when it comes to fire is because everything is just at that point based on the physical sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's all about your looks, it's all about your charisma, it's all about your body. And it's like, and especially in this kind of generation, it's kind of a little bit upsetting because it's not so genuine. You know, it's all about the superficial things, right? So that's why I usually like to prefer a lot more cups. And as the end result, more so of pentacles, because you're actually, you know, doing what you say you're going to do. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that there's no potentiality for this relationship to build up, but just know, Aquarius, is that the way how this person is going to start off or come off to you is going to be very, very immature. It's going to be like that teenage horny angst that's going to be coming towards you. And especially if you're the type of person that's much more older, much more mature, I think this into the way how they're going to approach you is going to make you guys laugh your ass off. You're probably gonna be like, why is this person like all up over me? Like, why can't they just like man up or woman up and just straight up tell me that they like me or want to go out with me, right? It's like the way how they're doing it is so weird. And the thing is, like, this person could have saved themselves the time to literally go and express their emotions, but they are purposely strategically trying to like hide their emotions because they're afraid of their emotions getting hurt. You see where I'm coming from? So it's all just basically a huge defense maneuver, right? So just be aware that yeah, everything is gonna start off basically on a physical sense. That does not mean that you have to be with this person on a physical sense. But that's just the potentiality that could start off as, all right? But I do see you guys, if you guys want to, it could progress to something more. You just gotta kind of like get it out of this person. You know what I'm saying? A little bit is kind of what I'm getting here. And look at that. To make things worse, Six of Wands. This person, be aware, this person could be a playboy or playgirl or somebody that's like in the spotlight or likes attention. So just be aware of that. This could mean that this person is very attractive, they're in the limelight, but once again, that charisma and things like that, you know, you have to be careful in that kind of stuff. You know, that's like almost like a devil's weapon at that point, right? And some people can use it for good, some people can use it for bad, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So don't be falling for that pretty face, all right? So make sure you guys, you know, they do what they say they're doing, right? Going into your guys' career and finances now, there might be some sort of disagreements or conflicts. What is this about? I need to charge my laptop. Let me see. Not a good time. I'm sorry about this, but 1 second. Okay. Ugh. I was hoping that it would last like at least till I get done after this uh live, but oh well, it is what it is, right? So many distractions today, it's annoying. There might be what I was trying to say is there might be some sort of disagreements or conflicts in regarding to work. Hmm. Some of you guys are getting tired of the drama that's going on around your guys' work, and at this point, it's like you prefer not to even socialize or talk to anybody. I want to look more into this. Hold on. I see you guys potentially walking out of this job if there is a lot of tension and disagreements. Some of you guys are just getting tired because there's so much stuff that's being thrown out at you. Some of you guys might also notice, okay, this is going to sound weird, especially those of you guys that are working with like customer service and things like that. I'm getting especially for you guys, be aware of people because some of you guys are going to get people that are shouting at you, getting up all on your face, even if it has nothing to do with it. And trust me, I've been a customer rep and that was the worst. I mean, there's nothing wrong with customer reps. I mean, there are people that have so much patience and tolerance for that, but I couldn't stand it. I thought like, oh, this is would be an easy job and it's plus it's a good pay. No, I was wrong. If you have people skills, good for you, but that was not something for me. So yeah, any especially in regarding to those, be aware of that because there's gonna be some kind of stuff that's just thrown at you, and you guys are gonna get tired of it. So I see you guys potentially like moving on and like finding possibly a new job. All right. In general, though, for those of you guys that in a job, though, I see you guys. Let me see. I see you guys possibly maybe. This might sound strange, but it's like even though you guys are in a job, it's not exactly something that you guys are passionate about, you know what I'm saying? It's like even though you guys are in your own regular job, it's like you still dream of the possibility of maybe doing something that you guys always wanted. I don't know if you guys wanted to like start your own business. I know I get that a lot, but the main reason why I'm saying that is because of the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys might want to like do things with your hands or something like that, or create your own stuff or start your own business. You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys, it's like even though you guys are already in a job and you're working, it's like you guys feel like that you are meant to do something more. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. I would say go for it. If you guys feel this pull to try out something different, listen to your guys' intuition because it's not letting you guys know for any reason. And I feel like I'm getting a very good reason as to why. Because if you guys continue on, you guys are going to be heartbroken from the missed opportunities that you guys have. Hey there, Ben. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's like those type of that's kind of it kind of reminds me of like those type of like old generational people where it's like, oh, what are some things that you wish you could have done when you were younger, right? And they're always saying like, oh, I wish I took more risks in that time, or oh, I wish I started my own business. It's like the same type of energy that I'm getting with you guys. It's like you guys are all dreaming of the possibilities or the things that you guys enjoy about, but it's like you're not putting into action, you're not implementing them. So it's like if you guys don't start doing it now, you guys are going to be heartbroken and you guys are going to regret it throughout the rest of your life. So if you guys feel a gravitational pull to do something that you guys always want, I feel like how you guys will know what it is. It's something that you guys have always been dreaming about. It's something that you guys have always, been like dreaming off into space. Maybe some of you guys like stare off into the window and you imagine yourself like crafting or knitting a sweater or something like that, as simple as that. And it's like, okay, if you guys are continuously getting those, that's not for no reason, right? I don't believe in just coincidences. I feel like the reason you're getting that is because you guys are being pushed and told to follow your guys' dreams, to follow your guys' passion. Because like I said, you guys don't get younger every day, all right? And like kind of like that thing that I mentioned about those people, the things that they regretted. Most of the time, the most of the people that that were pretty old, most of the things that they regretted is not taking risks. So I would say go for it because it's either now or never, or you guys can just sit, mope about it, and regret it the rest of your life, right? For those of you guys that are self-employed, let's see. Do I see your comment? I see your comment on the live chat, if that's what you mean. If you're talking about like below the video, I can't see it. I'm gonna have to like end the live before I can see the comment through there. Some of you guys need to have a little bit more confidence in your guys' business. Some of you guys feel like you guys are like a little bit all over the place. And I feel like right now you guys need to learn to kind of like trust yourself a little bit. And I feel like what's really important, as weird as it sounds, like I know probably a lot of people hear this, but like literally teamwork makes the dream work. Some of you guys might need to think about maybe considering on collaborating with people, or if not, I do see you guys potentially collaborating with people. The Three of Pentacles don't necessarily have to mean you guys could be collaborating. It could also mean that you guys are hiring people. You guys could also be seeking some sort of advice from other people, from other individuals. Some of you guys could also be getting temporarily help for your guys' business, right? But it's like also a symbolism of, especially with the strength card in reverse, don't be so egotistical to not ask for help. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with it because even the best of all people, right, need help sometimes. And even I, as a Capricorn who is stubborn as hell, and even though it feels like I'm having a barbed wire around my throat every time I ask for help, even I sometimes do need help as well too. And I find a lot of benefits in doing that. For some of you guys that do have your own that you're self-employed, I do see you guys potentially going international worldwide. So for those of you guys, I basically what I'm trying to say is I'm seeing like a new upgrade or like a next upgrade in your guys' business. You guys are coming to a close with your guys' own like past when it comes to your business. It's like you're stepping into the new. So it doesn't have to exactly mean you guys are going international. It could also mean that you guys are changing up your guys' business. Like the world can represent you guys switching things around, whether you guys are switching the environment around, switching the system around, maybe trying out something different that you guys usually don't do. And actually that comes for better business because nobody wants to stay boring and dull in the same old place necessarily, right? And it's like the more you're implementing like more diverse groups, it's like it helps improve your business more, right? And that's kind of like what I'm seeing you guys doing. So I also want to let you guys know, don't be afraid to like ask for help or like I said, ask for advice and get other people's opinions and perspective on your guys' business. It might sound simple, but even those small opinions might go way long the haul, might help you on the long haul, right? Is what I meant to say. All right. So going into those of you guys that are unemployed though, let me see. Jeez, some of you guys are just tired of putting in all the effort. Some of you guys feel like your guys' effort is like being put in vain, if that makes any sense. It's like every time you try something, it just never works out. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Like every time you invest in something, some of you guys, the reason why you guys feel like everything is not working in your favor is because maybe you guys are looking at the wrong place. If you look at this lady, from my perspective, she's looking in the wrong place. It's like not only is she blindfolded, but she's literally staring straight forward, like literally looking at you. If she turned around and faced behind her, she would see that she has so many opportunities with these islands, right? Where she can start some sort of achievement, some sort of improvements and work from there, right? And it's like some of you guys, what I'm trying to get here is I feel like some of you guys need to look at things from a different perspective. For example, if you guys are searching a job that's like around your area, maybe try searching a job that's a little bit more further, right? If you guys have been mostly doing jobs that is like all physical labor, maybe consider doing jobs that is like maybe where you guys are doing it through like tech industry or do having like work from home jobs, right? Maybe like try out something that's like not something that you guys usually do. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the swords always represent to me like things that regarding it with the like the internet and the tech industry. So some of you guys, like I said, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here, if you guys have especially been doing like a lot of hard labor work, maybe consider switching to something that's more techy, if that makes any sense, or like a work from home job or somebody that like probably works like in a desk office or something like that. And I know that might sound kind of boring to some of you guys, but you never really know unless if you try it, right? With the moon here, there's always a mystery, but you only will really know if you like take the risk, right? And try it out. For those of you guys in regarding to finances in general though, let's see here. There is a little bit of a good relationship when it comes to money. What are the potential benefits and risk of adopting new technologies in the workplace, and how can business ensures that these technologies are implemented effectively? To be honest, I'm not exactly a business expert. I mostly just focus on like, the potentiality when it comes to how your business can grow through tarot, more specifically, and through divination. But you can look at some experts like I had some I did had some on the top of my head, but I like it literally slipped out. I don't know exactly who they are. But you can look at some like some famous like entrepreneurs, some business people that have like succeeded the most. Um there was like I think one of the ones that really stood out to me, I think, was like Tony Robbins or something like that. And even though he's like an influential speaker, he is still considered to be like an entrepreneur because like he implemented technology into him. And I feel like at this time it's really important that we kind of add technology because the more that you guys don't, I feel like you guys are falling behind. And it's not just only because of a trendy thing, it's more about like adaptability. You have to kind of adapt and you kind of have to like it's more about also like spreading your guys' business out. If you guys want to be seen more, if you guys want your business to grow more, you kind of have to adapt to the new modern technology world. As weird as it sound, like even people that started their business through like through small restaurants, right? Even now they still have to put their business online in order for them to get some sort of revenue or to get some sort of like attention from the people, if that makes sense. Increase revenue like while also maintaining the quality of product or services. Mm. I think what's really mostly important. So basically, Ben said, "What steps can my business take to expand our customer base and increase revenue while also maintaining the quality of our product services and preserving our core values?" I feel like what's really important is that you let people know like where did you start off from. I think as weird as it sounds, I think the most interesting businesses that you usually see pop out is when they started off from somewhere from the bottom. Like it's always interesting to find out how people started from the bottom and worked their way from the top. So it's like also sharing your guys' story, like exactly how it happened. Share your guys' like motto, right? Like what is your guys' motto? What is your guys' goal in helping the customers? And I feel like also, like I said, staying in touch and trying to like increase your revenue by spreading your guys' message, spreading your guys' business as much as you can through the internet, through social media, advertisement as much as you can in order to not only expand your business, but to get some sort of revenue and growth and things like that from your business. Like I said, if you guys aren't going to implement like some of the new social media into the new like technologies now, you guys are going to be missing a whole bunch of revenue and opportunities for your guys' business to grow, if you know what I mean, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So for whoa, another card popped out. What the heck? Oh, so we got here that let me see. Let's clarify this. Be careful when it comes to you guys spending overly on stuff that you guys enjoy instead of the things that you guys really need. Make sure you have a very good heart and mind balance when it comes to your guys' money, because I am getting that some of you guys could overspend on the things that you in order to fulfill yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what matters is that you guys keep the balance. Don't be trying to spend yourself on the things like lavish things and things that you guys don't need in order to fulfill yourself, fulfill your boredom and things like that. Make sure you guys are make sure you're spending your guys' money and using your money for yourself, right? For the things that you guys need, because otherwise, I feel like you guys could get into a situation where, like, literally, you guys could end up getting broke or things like that, or something bad could happen, right? And we don't want that to happen. So, even though I highly doubt any of that stuff could happen to you guys, just in case though, make sure you guys are balancing your guys' finances, balance the things of what you're gonna spend for the things you need, and balance the stuff for the things that you guys want, right? Like I said, it's okay to buy the things that you guys want. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all humans, right? But sometimes there are things where it's like considered to be overboard, especially if you guys are doing that in order to like self-loathe yourself and to make your insecurities feel better or whatever, if you know what I mean, as a way to like also cope with maybe also your loneliness, your depression and things like that. Like if that's the case, you guys need help at that point, right? You don't need me to tell you twice. All right, so let's go on and end off your guys' reading with your guys' I Ching divination cards. All right, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys get 2 questions ready. After the live, you guys are able to pause the video to get those questions ready. If you guys haven't got those questions ready, then forever hold your peace. All right. So for question number 1, we have number 15, which says integrity, and it says create success and noble one completes it. So basically, you guys are able to create success, all right? You guys have potentiality to do that, and a noble one competes, all right? So it basically says here that if you guys include integrity into your guys' life, you guys will seek success, if that makes sense. A noble one completes it. So whenever it comes to noble one, the type of person I always think of is somebody with a lot of integrity, right? And like I said, you these are just my definitions. You guys don't have to exactly take them in. If you are seeing another message or you're interpreting something different, you guys can also take that. That is specifically for you. But what I'm getting for you guys is what's really important is including integrity into your guys' work. The more you guys include integrity, then the more success you're going to have in your guys' work, all right? And literally, just when I said integrity, it says here in the back to have integrity is to be at one with yourself and with reality. All right. It means being honest about your capacities and not exaggerating the importance of your role. Right. Not caught up in a personal story or identifying work with worth. You are free to do what needs to be done. Right. And then it also has some questions for you guys to contemplate about. Right. So it says here, what is the simple reality? And how might you return to a state of balance? It also says, what if it didn't all depend on you, right? Is what it says. And then for question number 2, we have Earth, all right? So it says here from the source creating success. The constancy of a mare bears fruit. A noble one has a direction to go, which is really strange because the noble one has been popping up. That is like already double confirmation right there, right? And it says, at first confusion, later gains a master. Peaceful constancy brings great fortune, right? From the source creating success. So whenever it comes to the source, what does that mean to you, right? That could mean your guys' spirit guys. That could mean your guys' intuition. That could mean God. Whatever it is that you guys believe in, what really matters is in order to find some sort of success in your life, you need to find what you guys are meant to do, right? Kind of like what we mentioned before, finding your guys' path, right? Because in this life, we all have some sort of purpose besides living, right? At least that's what I believe in, right? And I feel like the only way you guys can find it is through yourself, right? Connecting to the source, and out of that, you guys are able to create success, right? And it basically talks about how as long as you guys keep consistent and stay dedicated to your guys' purpose, you guys are meant to succeed. And a noble one has a direction to go. So as long as you also add your guys' integrity and be humble about it, you guys are also gonna get direction from spirit guides from the universe on basically some sort of help along the way as well too. At first confusion later gains a master. So yeah, at first everyone is always going to be confused. Everyone's always going to be confused on how to start something. Everyone is always going to be confused on their purpose in life. Everyone's always going to be confused about like whatever, like maybe even their relationship, right? But it's through experience and from you guys starting from the bottom that you guys are going to become a master at it. We all have so many questions in life, but the only way that you guys can get answers to those questions is if you start with the smaller questions and work from there and work your way up to the top, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Peaceful constancy brings good fortune, and make sure you guys include peacefulness. Learn to ground yourself. Those are very important things to help you guys become successful as well too. And so in the back it says partners with creative force and the flow of creation. We did talk about how like teamwork makes your dream work, right? And it's basically also double confirmation here. It's like don't be afraid to team up with people or gain some sort of perspectives from other people or help from other people, right? When you have a mare's constancy, you will still be steadily loyal to the truth in action. The noble one has a direction in mind, but not the route planned out. At first, there are so many possibilities, but once you begin, guidance and signs can be received to light your way. So yeah, you guys can have so many like ideas. You guys can have so many like possibilities out there. But in order to find your guys' direction, it only takes one baby step at a time, right? You guys have to put in the effort and start somewhere to figure out where you guys need to go, right? And basically, some of the questions for you guys to think about: how are you being guided, and how can you lend your strength? All right. So, sorry, Ben, if I'm not able to answer all your questions. Unfortunately, I can't answer them all in this live. But if you do have any questions, you are able to email me or talk to me through Insta. I'll be on there. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Take care.